The Vancouver Bitcoin scene is something I haven't. Has anyone been up there at the Vancouver Bitcoin scene besides Curtis, who runs the meetup over there? I just see so much news about Bitcoin in Vancouver. The mayor's on board. There's all these like circular economies happening. The meetups are happening. So I'm really excited to hear more from Curtis. So can we give him a huge round of applause?
Thanks, Rod, and thank you everyone for allowing me to share what's going on in Vancouver. So I am Curtis. I am a co-organizer of Vancouver Bitcoiners, along with Leo Weiss, Jordi Montez, Travis McDonald, and Roger Huang. But Vancouver is much more than just this one meetup. I'll briefly explain what we do there. We run a BitDevs, which happens monthly. We get about 10 to 30 attendees. Beyond that, we have a Node Runners meetup, which is focused on Lightning Node Runners, which happens more occasionally, but it's open to anybody who aspires to run a node or runs a node. And it's just a space for people to tinker with their hardware or software or both in a very supportive and also somewhat educational environment. So those are really great. I found it really personally helpful running my own node. And our very own Leo Weiss has created Node Academy, which is it's nodeacademy.org, and it's a guide for how to set up and run and maintain an LND Lightning node. So highly recommend checking it out, nodeacademy.org. But yeah, so beyond that, I want to shout out Fussler at BTC Van City, who runs a near monthly meetup with about 100 to 200 attendees. And that one almost always has a speaker from the Bitcoin scene, like Jeff Booth or Seb Bunny, Bitcoin Mechanic, you name it. And that's more of a culture and mass adoption style meetup, where there's often a side room, which I host sometimes, that it teaches newcomers how to interact with Bitcoin. So I've done Bitcoin 101. Other members of the community have done Bitcoin 102, 103. So those are excellent as well. And then on top of that, we have Coinos.io, which is a homegrown, web-based custodial merchant-centered wallet, which is, I think, critical for merchant adoption. That is created by Adam Soltis, and they've gone around and they have orange-pilled almost 100 businesses in Vancouver that actively accept Bitcoin. So wherever I am around town, I can most often find a Bitcoin accepting merchant within a few blocks of me. It's insane. Highly recommend visiting. You'll be able to spend sats all day long. It's amazing. Coffee shops, bars, restaurants, tattoo parlors, tanning salons, co-working spaces like this. It's amazing. So Coinos hosts a meetup twice a week called Bitcoin and Coffee at a local merchant. And they alternate between these merchants. And that encourages a circular economy. It encourages, let's say they have 10 to 15 people show up twice a week, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, so everyone can make it. And that really, it's very newbie friendly, very good for wallet onboarding, and also promotes, of course, their brand, Coinos. And most of the merchants in Vancouver use Coinos, so highly recommend you check it out. What else? I'm running out of time here, so maybe I should just wrap up. Yeah, we have the block party, but we are not doing it this year, but we've done it for 2 years running. We'll probably resume it next year, but Fussler's having a baby, so his wife is having a baby. So instead, I encourage everyone to make it out to Vancouver for Learning Bitcoin, which is happening, I believe, August 15 and 16. Perfect. Yeah, sponsored by Bull Bitcoin. So please make it up, and I believe the Oregon conference is happening around this. There you go. So you can make both conferences one trip. Yeah, thank you for the time, and I really look forward to hearing more from everyone. I didn't even get to everything.